Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Baldur's Gate 3 campaign, playing as Siegfried the Paladin. We're picking up from where we left off in the last episode, which is here in Zevlor's quarters in the Tiefling section of the Emerald Grove. We had a pretty harrowing battle against some harpies in the last episode, but we managed to save the young Tiefling lad Merikon from being lured by their song to his death. But I think also it's probably high time that we, at some point anyway, had a proper long rest.
Zevlor, Tilly.
Commander.
We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
I didn't realize he was a commander. But yeah, we probably should have a long rest at some point just to recover all of our health, but more importantly, all of our spell slots as well. I think we're running low on, Shadowheart's out of spells. I think
Yes.
Gale's got, one left. Oh, he's got an Arcane Recovery charge, but the last one. So, a long rest is probably in order at some point. But we still have a few more people to speak to in the Emerald Grove. Not only Zevlor and Tilsis here, but Kagha, even though it's spelled Kagha, but Kagha, the druid, currently the de facto leader of the Grove. We'll need to have a word with her. And I do want to get Astarion in our party and have him run around and pilfer the Grove, because I feel like that's what he would be doing if he were here. I think it is a little unfortunate that you are limited to 4 party members. I think the game would be... I think the game would have benefited a lot from it being 6 party members. But, it is what it is, and obviously it would be a lot to rebalance it and all the combat to suit 6 party members. But anyway, let's speak to Tilsis.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Yeah, do you have anything else to say?
Keep your steel sharp.
I certainly shall.
Keep your steel sharp.
Alright. And we should actually, I should have
What's next?
put guidance on ourselves before
At least things have stayed interesting.
before speaking with them. But let's speak to Zevlor.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
I have not yet anyway.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
Duly noted. Do you have anything else to say?
Kagha?
I want to discuss something else.
What is it?
Why did Halsin go with the adventurers?
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Okay, fair enough.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Okay, and we've got some books here. A Traveller's Guide to Baldur's Gate. An older book on Baldur's Gate, well-travelled and well-read. Let's have a read of that. Variety is the blood of the city itself, for better or worse. The devoted will find a place to worship, the dedicated will find work to be done, and, let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit, the criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. And Traveller's Guide to the Sword Coast Volume 4, The Risen Road. An old, cheaply bound book that's starting to fall to pieces. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with travelling advice that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Keonthar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from El Turel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travellers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Keonthar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between El Turel and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for Selûne worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendour lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travellers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some attempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Right, okay. What else do we have? We've got invasion plans for Eltergard. A plain, unadorned note.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Gnolls and goblins marked on the map. Travel won't be easy. Right. An aging map of Eltergard and its surroundings. The cities of Baldur's Gate and Elturel are both marked, but it's the wilderness in between that's covered in notes, symbols, and ciphers. The freshest ink marks pictographs of goblins and gnolls, shown gathering in the forests and hills nearby. Right. Front and center, a thespian's memoir. An insightful reflection on becoming someone new. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask. You take a little of their soul for your own. Whoever you are in your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote.
This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Is that a snipe at the druids?
On my
I
way.
suspect it was. Let's have a look on the origins of the Zentarum. A loose sheaf of paper printed with an eye for quantity over quality. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext rebound by Iosefa Elgin, or Josefa, I think. A scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. But perhaps greater still than their monopoly as the continent's largest private army, the true achievement of the modern Zentarum is in the sanitized image they present to the world. Viewed by most as an efficient, if unscrupulous, mercenary organization, few would guess at the Black Network's dark origin, as a cult dedicated to the dark god Bane, once bent towards bringing all peoples to heel beneath his creed of tyranny and domination. Many among their ranks scoff when confronted with this fact, citing overblown conspiracies and reassuring me that the only gods to whom the Zentarum give worship today are the twin deities Profit and Power. This is not to say the organization has entirely shed its dark side, however. Alongside the clenched fist of their military, another hand works from the shadows to ensure that the network prospers even in peacetime. For just as vital as the movement of troops is the movement of goods, legal or otherwise, and there is no border or market that is ever truly closed to one bearing the seal of the Black Network. Right. Interesting. Okay. Well, I can't really take anything in here while... Oh, here we go. The Devil You Know, an autobiography. Let's have a read of that. A slim volume, pages dog-eared from use. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing, when so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves, when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and a heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Right. Interesting. I missed what these two said, but it's okay. I think they were talking about word from scouts or something. Alright. Well, that's... oh, we can go up here, actually. Almost forgot about that. And see where this takes us. And there's some stuff here that's not owned. Rotten Beregost Blue Wedge. Though Beregost cheese is known for its tangy taste and veins of mold, this particular piece might have fermented for a little too long. Some of these are owned though, however. I'll have to do a thorough examination of everything with Astarion. Anyway, alright, let's head up the ladder. Where does this take us? This takes us... Where are we? Oh. Oh, we're like above... in a bit of a secret little area, almost, it seems. Okay. Interesting. And that's, Lacrissa here. Right, okay. Well, let's speak to Lacrissa, and we'll loot that backpack as well. No, nothing in there. And I'll chuck on...
Whatever it takes.
Guidance.
No time to rest.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
That's the spirit. Try not to keel over with the first blade drawn. Will you? I don't see many soldiers. No, not with that attitude. Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
A bet? How are you going to take my gold if you're dead? Yeah, I mean, that's a good question.
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse.
Right.
After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
Yeah, alright, you're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
So many ways to die.
Anything
I'd
else to
best
say?
see you in Baldur's Gate.
Alright, fair enough. Anything up here? Probably not. Just looks like an outpost or a tower. It's a bit of an odd place for a tower, though. Alright, well, let's... So that's the wooden hatch back down to where we were. And I presume we'll probably have to go back that way. Can't go there. Oh no, we should be able to go there, actually. Oh, cragged rock. I hadn't noticed that. Okay. Well, let's see what this is.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Okay. Where is this taking us? Back out into the forest, by the looks of it. Andric and Brenna, novice of the Absolute.
You're going to be all right.
And Edovin.
He's so pale.
Stop it. You're scaring him.
Right.
You're all right.
What are they doing there? Oh,
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
the game new to autosave there. How can I get down without injuring myself? I can jump there. Alright. Well, let's
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
Press
If
the
it's all
wound.
the same.
Not like that.
Bit of bickering going on there.
I don't know.
Can't reach. Okay, Gale needs to move.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Okay.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help. Maybe we should come back to them after we've had a long rest. Oh, well, we certainly cannot help. Let's roll again.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Let's hold this
Your
there.
minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're
Right.
a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Orders? Alright, I think let's leave this until after we've spoken with the, finished speaking with everyone at the Grove. I don't want to go too far down that path. We need to have a long rest as well. And evidently there was something that we were locked out of knowing about due to not having a long rest. So I'd rather finish speaking to everyone at the Grove, maybe have a long rest, and then continue on our journey. So we'll just head back to the Grove. Maybe we'll briefly explore up this way. Did everyone get there? No, Gale is stuck. Oh, he was able to jump. Really, Gale? Not strong enough to jump back. Okay. How am I going to get him out of there then? I'll have to dismiss him.
No one will ever believe this. Good idea, I think.
Send him back to camp.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be in the...
And then, so he'll run off to camp.
Can't slow down.
Just take a brief look up here. The Risen Road. Oh, that doesn't look good. Definitely stuff going on down there. But we do have a heavy chest, some gold, and a potion of mind reading. Nice. Means I can refresh what am I saying? Refresh the detect thoughts spell after I have a long rest. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. Cool. Alright. Back down we go. Maybe now's a good time to go back to camp, pick up Astarion and have him run around. In fact, let's do that now. Let's go to camp. And oh, we have a different campsite. Interesting. We are now camping in the Tiefling Emerald Grove hideout, I guess. Somewhere.
Well met.
I'll leave Will for the moment, I think. But I will pick up Will again, I think, before we speak to Kagha. I think when we speak to Kagha, we'll take Gale, Will, and Shadowheart.
Yes?
But let's grab Astarion.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Right. Okay. And let's leave camp now. Split everybody up. Now what I really want to know is, so he can create illusions. Can he disguise himself though? Not what I'm looking for. Where is it? Spellbook. Mage Hand Minor Illusion. No, he cannot cast Disguise. Can Shadowheart cast that only on herself, not on anyone else? Okay.
What now?
Alright.
Time for discretion.
Well, I think we can start by looting what we can. Can't be added to inventory. What a shame. Astarion's thieving spree is the theme of this episode. Although we're taking a lot of rubbish. I don't know if I should be taking so much junk. But maybe we can just sell it all back to the merchants here. Get some money. Okay.
Shall we?
Let's go down here.
Very, very quiet.
39 gold, not bad. A carrot. Do I need to? Probably don't need to take the book. Oh.
Commander.
Just Zevlor, Tilly.
Like
We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Alright. Ah, you know what, fine, let's take it. The real question is, can I steal all of this stuff? I don't think I can without some distractions. So, what we want to do
Eager for battle. Onward.
is we'll have,
What am I to do?
well, firstly, we'll have Shadowheart cast guidance on him.
What are they? These boots have seen
Then we'll get
everything.
Lae'zel to speak to Zevlor.
Ah, I've already spoken to your traveling companion. Well met. Have you spoken to Kagha?
And then we'll get Shadowheart to... Oh, you can't speak to Tilsis? Okay.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Can we enter turn-based mode? Yeah, we can. Nice. Nothing in there. Nor there. Nor there. Oh, okay.
Tempers are
Yeah.
rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
No, that didn't work out. You know what? Let's try that again. Oh, we'll have to go back here. It's interesting to know. I thought there was supposed to be a dice roll as to whether or not you still succeed at hiding. I think what we'll need to do is wait until Tilsis and Zevlor are near each other, and then do that. Alright, so let's just go back to camp.
Never wanted the
See, okay, so our camp location depends on where we are in the world.
What's on your mind?
Okay,
I
you
question
remain
the
at
wisdom.
camp.
I'll be here.
Would be nice if there was an easier way to swap party members in and out. It is a little bit tedious going back and forth. Okay, I've got a starry on there.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh my god, can he not jump there either? Jeez, okay.
Still alive.
So
that's progress.
I'm sure if we zone through here, he'll figure out a way. Let's just go grab that chest again.
No traps, please.
Yeah, grab that. Hopefully if we zone through the hatch, he joins us. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. That's fortunate.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Just Zevlor.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
With respect, sir.
Can't afford to
being
stay
a Hellrider
idle.
is for life.
Got
They
to keep
can't
moving.
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes.
Ah,
Speak
I've
to
already
him
spoken
there.
to your traveling companion. Well met.
And then we'll grab a starry on here. Okay, seems to be fine. No.
Into the shadows. Neither seen nor heard.
Okay. Evidently can't
Ready or not.
take that.
Let's get going.
Is that because Tilsis is still
spoken to
facing the
Kagha?
wrong way? Let's leave. Let's speak
The
to
watch or the flaming fist?
Tilsis.
You're the one who helped to the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Oh. Oh, I can't lock her in like that. Right, maybe I have to stand here. If I speak to her quickly though,
Keep your steel sharp.
not dialogue, his
Keep your steel sharp.
Quick step.
no. Alright. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Just put it back. Although moving things doesn't seem to aggravate anybody.
On the hunt.
I think that's everything up there.
Tread carefully.
Let's go down over here.
On tippy toes.
There you go. Did a roll that
I'll
time.
just help myself. Leave no tricks.
I think that's everything. That's everything. Okay. Bag of rotten food. Okay.
Just like old times.
Can't give up now.
What about Shadowheart if you go... I think I need Zevlor to be over here, and I need to stand on this side and speak to him, and hopefully Tilsa will face this way then.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
Yeah, Tilsa's still facing that way. Hat. I was hoping for something a bit more. Oh, lost condition hiding there. I need to somehow distract Tilsis.
One true way.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Or otherwise sneak into...
Ready or not, quietly.
Sneak into that range from outside in turn-based mode. Maybe that will work. I'm still kind of learning these systems, so let's give this a try. If we go into turn-based mode. No. Okay. And exit turn-based mode. Let's try again.
Time for discretion.
No.
On tippy toes.
What is causing us to... Oh, do we have to use
Just like
cunning action hide?
Let's keep to the shadows.
Oh, that almost worked. What if we enter turn-based mode and then use... No. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the best way to approach this is.
Into the shadows. The element of surprise.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilsis.
Still breathing.
This isn't a
Despite
Vernus.
everything.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked
What's
like
next,
monsters.
I wonder?
Maybe she'll turn away if... Oh, where's he going?
Indolence breeds madness.
He's going up there. Where is he going? Oh, he's picked up the wooden barrel. Why?
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another...
Let's hide into turn-based mode. Ooh, okay. Add guidance there. I don't think we've been spotted. Battle-worn blade, gold, bloodstone, and scroll of protection. Okay, I think we're alright, because we didn't move. Why is she moving? She's supposed to be locked in place. Do we want to try for that? It says we're still stealth, so I think we're all right. I think we managed to do it.
On the hunt. Moving.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I don't know why he took the barrel though. Must be because we moved it.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
No, not yet. All right. Well, we got a little bit of loot from that. Now the real challenge will come out in the main areas. Stealing from all these folk.
Keep a blade close. Be very, very
if we do it in turn-based mode, should make it easier, right? Because they won't move. That's going to be a hard one to get to. We'll have to speak to Bath.
Watch the shadows.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Easy money.
I am not grumpy.
Yeah, right.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Almost
You're an
clicked the
idiot.
wrong one there.
We're exposed.
Let's get Shadowheart to speak to Bath.
Let's get on with it.
We'll have Lae'zel speak to Aradin.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly.
Shadowheart, you can speak to Bath.
Hi. Thanks for stepping between me and...
It's not changing the directions they're facing.
My mum gave me that amulet. Yeah.
Right. How do I just exit the dialogue? Oh, we can trade. Never even thought about doing that.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Yeah, tough break. Who's the druid you lost track of?
Alson, we've got a contract.
Yep, heard all
Didn't
of
work
this.
out though. Goblins got him. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. But gold ain't any use if you...
Yeah, I've done all this dialogue. I didn't want to...
Well, hello. Uses wooden tools.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Let's prowl.
That didn't work. I think with Bath sitting there, it's going to be
One step at a time.
it's going to be difficult to pop that open without anyone seeing.
On tippy toes. Let's move.
What if I go here? Where are everyone else's
Easy money. Yeah, right.
lines of sight?
We're
Yeah,
exposed now.
he's watching too much.
I'd die if I met Leroican reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
I don't think Bath moves though.
Right. What now?
You're all right by me.
He just stays still.
After this.
Okay.
Trust no one. I miss my forge.
What to bring?
Swivel and wait.
Trade. Stand a cat.
I could steal from right under her.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
How come she moved in turn-based
See
mode?
that? Tread lightly. Like a wraith.
Ah. Should have just waited and gone back into turn-based mode. That's alright. I thought you could speak to people though to make them change the direction they're facing, but it must be only if they're standing or not in an animation or something. But Aradin didn't move. And Bath was sitting, so that's why he didn't move. Oh, I still haven't done that. Okay.
Have you spoken to Kagha? I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilses. This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the
Subtle
monsters
steps.
there looked like monsters.
Okay, he's going up there. So
There's no time to waste.
Keep your steel sharp.
Very, very quiet.
Not everyone subscribes
Oh,
to
come
what
on.
is mine is yours, it seems.
I thought I did it fast enough that time. Ah, I should have saved after I cracked it open. That was an error.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
Oops, wrong button. Leave.
I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilsis.
Eager for battle.
This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
What if I enter turn-based mode and then speak to Tilsis? Will that exit turn-based mode?
You're the one who helped to the gate. Glad to have another sword.
How come that popped me out?
On the hunt. With pleasure.
This guard
What?
caught you picking a lock.
No, you didn't. You weren't even looking.
To try the lock of your very...
It's annoying. I thought the whole idea was that you could use your party members to distract NPCs by talking to them. It seems quite difficult to actually do that, though. So let's have him go over here. Okay.
Have you spoken to Kagha? Tilsis. This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Need to keep going.
I've got a long road ahead.
Siegfried can go there. Lae'zel. Let's have you speak to Tilsis now.
You're the one who helped to the gate. Glad.
Ah. Alright, so I've got to go here and then enter hiding mode and then go into turn-based mode and then lockpick it.
Have you spoken to Kagha? I hardly need a bodyguard, Tilsis. This isn't Avernus.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Alright, so he's wandering off now.
You're the one who helped to the gate.
Okay. Oh, you are kidding me. That's terrible. Let's try again. What? Alright, well that worked at least, but that's shocking. 2 1s in a row. But that's how I'll have to do it. And then I'll bloody quick save when we leave. Making it a lot harder to steal things than I thought it would be. Given I can't hold some of these NPCs in one place.
Have you spoken to Kagha?
Yeah, let's leave.
I hardly need a
Go do that.
This isn't Avernus.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
Go there. Shadowheart, can you go there?
Indolence breeds madness.
Starion, go here.
Indolence breeds madness.
You're the one who helped to the gate.
There we go. Got it open. That's everything. Why isn't that? Come on. There we go. That's fine. I don't think there's anything in that vase anyway. Alright. That will do. Let's go. Back out here.
Well then.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Just like old times.
Alright, let's save. Could try pickpocket bath.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
I want to get into that chest though, but I don't think we can get far enough into that corner.
You're an idiot.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Yeah,
Don't linger.
I'm not going to be able to do that.
Easy money. Yeah, right.
Dennis?
Try steal from...
Time for discretion.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do with the best tools.
Why did he turn around right as I...
Silent as the grave.
No? Okay, I thought he took out his weapon to come attack me, but that's not what happened, thankfully.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Is it possible to steal
Depends.
this breastplate?
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Probably not.
True.
Not while those two are there. That's alright.
Keep it quiet.
Okay, let's go up here. Into the makeshift prison. I'm not too worried about that. We could unlock that door and use it later. Let's do that in anticipation.
Tippy toes.
Die if I met Leroic and reaching of this place. I'll never get a smell.
Fantastic. Okay. That's all I wanted to do with that. Storage chest would be nice to get into.
Hold. And step, swing, parry, swing. Excellent.
Blast it all, I'm going home.
What was that? Wait, why did she say... Why is she going home? That doesn't make any sense.
What I did for some salt.
Is it because she saw us sneaking and she doesn't like people sneaking around her? Must be it. I still need to speak to Auntie Ethel about our tadpole situation, actually.
Please,
No
have
helping it.
mercy.
We're exposed now.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Yeah, alright. Okay, in fact, maybe let's go do that before we
No one stopped me yet.
try and thieve anything
Use
else.
the target practice.
Yeah, she's just over there. Though I should get rid of Shadowheart, I
Something
think.
the matter? If you're sure.
I'm sure.
As you like.
And we'll pick up
Don't waste a step.
Gale.
We get along quite well, I think.
What's on your mind? With pleasure.
This is ridiculous. Put that in a bucket. Where are my boots?
Let's have a chat with Auntie Ethel.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
I need help. I've been infected by a mind flayer parasite.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Okay, such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there.
Alright, fine.
Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
Will it have restocked? Oh, it has actually. Daggerroot, mugwort, belladonna, balsam, myrgrass. I need acorn truffle. I'll take that. And arcane cultivation. I don't think I need anything else. I'll take the myrgrass though. And Corallin's Grace. No, that's all I need really. I'll just take that.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, pet.
Ooh, I do not trust her at all. Alright.
If I met Larian reeking of this
Let's go up there.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Someone there? Quite ready for you.
Action, not reaction.
So, I'm not sure why Auntie Ethel scarpered as soon as I went into stealth mode. Bit peculiar. Alert, dark vision, Fey life. Fey, level 5 Fey. That is a bit peculiar. Not human or elf or...
Ready or not.
Okay, so that was successful. Who was I spotted by then? I could jump here.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Am I hiding?
Scowl on your face would frighten a tree.
I am hiding. Nice.
You're an idiot.
That's empty. Okay. Let's exit turn-based mode and...
Let's keep your hands to
What?
yourself. You're being watched.
I didn't think I was seen. I was hidden, I thought. They don't like Astarion as a result. This is very confusing, the crime. Because I was in turn-based mode, I'd passed the hiding stealth check successfully. So I'm not sure why...
How much farther can I go?
yeah, I'm not sure why that ended up me getting spotted. Do we want to try and pickpocket the merchant? I think we do.
How delicious. Yes, let's. No
Cool.
one back home will
Let's
ever believe this.
we'll have
No rest for
Gale
the wicked, I see.
distract him.
Refugees,
Okay, I mean this is working. Let's save.
A little chicanery.
So we can pickpocket him for his gold. Ooh, need to roll a 17. It's a low chance. I can try and take some of this armor. Or potions. Spell Thief. Would be quite good. Only need an 8 for that.
A little souvenir.
Dragon's Grasp, only need a 6.
Being
court.
arrested for
Okay.
theft. If you have a defense,
You know what? I should have done that with Shadowheart in the party for the +4. What do you call it? Divination cantrip. Anyway, it is what it is. Do I need Aaron around though? Let's just steal one thing from him. Let's make it a good one though. We could try for the gold. I don't think we'll succeed. Rain Dancer. There's a quarterstaff. Spell Thief. Maybe the gloves of missile snaring. Nice. And we'll just close out of that.
Well met. Is there anything you need?
No, nothing I need. So is he going to realize that he had stuff stolen from him? Oh, he does. Okay.
The thief's been emptying pockets around here. You might want to allay some suspicions before things get out of hand.
What? How does he know it's us, though?
Your attempted bribery has cost you far more
Oh,
than
come
gold.
on. This is ridiculous. They've made it very difficult to be a thief, I have to say. Alright, let's just leave it. We'll go speak to Kagha. I'll figure out crime, stealth, and pickpocketing another time. It just doesn't seem that worthwhile.
Is there anything you need?
At this stage.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Unless we immediately go to camp, dismiss Astarion. But I think what we'll want to do is get Shadowheart in our party. So let's dismiss. We'll dismiss. Where is she? Where's Lae'zel? Oh. Ew, not everybody came. So the rest of them go to camp.
Without delay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Chuck. As you said.
We'll grab Shadowheart.
Swift as my
Where is
feet can
Shadowheart?
carry me.
There she is.
Speak up.
Something the matter? All right.
Okay, and let's leave the camp.
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
And let's try this again. So we'll put... No need for Siegfried to be there. Shadowheart can be over here. Astarion can be over here. Gale can be here. Speaking to Aaron.
Need anything else?
And then we will put the guidance cantrip on Astarion.
I'll take this way.
Keep your distance now.
Can actually loot all of this stuff. Right, okay, and then let's try. So. What else do we want to try and take? What, weapons or armor? I should make my decision quick because we're running out of time. Maybe the ringmail armor, 13. Failed.
Being arrested
Okay.
for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. It may have been unwise.
Alright, okay. Fair enough. Can you not do 2 in a row? Or are we just getting very unlucky with the rolls? I would like to know what rolls we're getting. Because I thought Astarion had proficiency in sleight of hand. And he has excellent dexterity. And with guidance, I'm a bit surprised we're not having more luck on some of these rolls. Alright, so if we take that. It doesn't tell me. Oh, there it go. 14 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3. Yeah, so a roll of 22. So we need a 13. And we succeeded on that one. Okay. Let's pop a new quick save down then. We can always get Shadowheart to come back and refresh. And we need a 17. Failed. Okay. You know what? If we succeed that one, that would almost be too good. So what happens if we acquiesce and go to prison? Is that just going to send Astarion, or is it going to send our whole party?
Even your cages are boring.
Can he break out? Lockpick that? Can lockpick it easily enough. And what happens if we just run out?
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Short resting or waiting. Okay. So after short resting or waiting, our notoriety will pass. So did we... Oh, we keep the stuff we stole. Gloves of missile snaring and ringmail armor. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like you'd be better off just stealing the gold and then buying what you want. Or I can send Astarion back to camp. But let's not take the gold. That might be a bit overpowered. Let's try take Spell Thief and Dragon's Grasp. And do we want anything else? No, I think that's good. I think we leave it now, and then we can just send Astarion back to camp, can't we? And Siegfried can come and join him. And we can dismiss him.
Well, hello. What can I do? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
Guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work.
Yeah,
That sounds awful.
that works out. And now let's recruit Will, and then we'll go speak to Kagha.
Well met. That's the spirit.
We'll leave camp. And we'll get everyone to run past Aaron, who's still chatting with Gale, completely oblivious as to the crime that's been perpetrated against him. No, I don't need anything else. Thank you very much.
That way.
I am now going to take my leave. He'll shortly realize he's been robbed, I would think. Or perhaps not. He doesn't seem to be moving, so... And no one in my party robbed him. It was Astarion, that fiendish vampire.
She must be terrified.
Alright. Let's head back down into the grove here. And I think we need to go...
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Done all of that. Yeah. Alright, through to wherever this leads. The inner grove.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Kagha? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them.
Whatever comes,
let the devil be
I'm
an
ready.
example. We will be made safe.
Can't give up now.
The circle will be closed.
Alright, well we should go intervene, I think.
Another step forward.
Ooh. Big ol' snake.
Please.
Those are
I'm
massive
sorry.
fangs.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
Oh,
She eats
jeez.
our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Jeez, that's quite terrifying.
We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Tell the snake to be at ease. The girl must not be harmed.
Silence. I answer only to mistress.
Right, okay. Ooh. Do we try and read Kagha's mind? Could give it a try. 13. Well, here's hoping we have a good roll. Bad roll, but no, very bad roll. Not good enough. I think we'll roll that again. There we go. Should be alright this time, yeah.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
This woman's awful. You've proven your authority, now prove your mercy. Release her, I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Or don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Or persuasion. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment. Yeah, let's go with this route. We are a paladin after all. Yep, very good. 16.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
Right, okay. What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go. Return the girl to her family. She made amends, and you have your relic. Or cage her. It's a fitting response for the crime she committed. Or detain her for only as long as necessary. No, justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go.
Thank you! Thank you, thank you!
Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Oh, what's going on with
Thank you,
Shadowheart?
Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Right. Lot to unpack there. A lot to unpack there indeed. Let's speak with... Wait, where's Will? Was he even participating in that conversation? Or was he too far up the back?
ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Right. I don't know if, I just want to check if Will was participating in that conversation or not. Okay, so Will was participating in the conversation. I just thought he wasn't because he didn't approve of helping the tiefling.
We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Yeah, I just thought maybe he wasn't participating because he didn't have any reaction to that. I thought he would have approved of helping the tiefling kid escape the pretty unfair and harsh judgment from Kagha, but I guess not. Anyway, let's speak to Gale first.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Yeah, putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
You have anything else to say, Gale?
How can I help?
No? Will?
Well met.
Okay. What about you, Shadowheart?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
You sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay. And how badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, besides...
Yep, okay.
You saved
that's
my
fine.
life
All
aboard
right,
the Naut.
let's go. Carry on with our journey.
I'm ready.
Can put guidance back up on me. Thank you.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Interesting.
Very well.
There's also this wellspring plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Okay, maybe Will recognize the deity.
By claw, the mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Right.
Have a lot on my mind and, well,
Fair enough.
in it.
Time
to press ahead.
Who to speak to first? We've got a lot of different choices to speak to here. Maybe we... Hello, Silver. Hi-ho, Silver, away.
Oh no.
Oh.
I hate wolves.
This will all be
realize you were
over.
frightened of
The
wolves,
ritual's almost finished. What if they tried to steal from us? Again? We've shown them once. We take Grove law
What is
seriously.
hardly irrational
By
when
letting
you
that
see the
child
fangs
escape
on
without
those
consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Yeah, these two. Alright, let's speak to Shadowheart.
I suppose
Scared
you've
of
noticed
wolves,
I'm
I
not
guess.
terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid wolves in future where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Probably some past trauma surrounding wolves there. Maybe let's speak
I don't want blood on my hands.
as a starting point to some of the animals around here. We've got Wren,
So that's what you want?
Oladan, and Pinta.
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Let's speak to Pinta first, I guess.
It doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
No? Okay. What about Wren?
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Okay. Where was the last one? Oladan, there he
The
is.
rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
Right. Okay. Let's speak to Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Indeed. I swore an oath to stop terrible deeds like that. Monsters like her.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kagha seems happy to rule the roost, though. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Well, if no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Yeah, no need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay, duly noted. Do you have anything else to
I wish
say?
I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Kagha. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Alright. Silver? What do you have to say?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, nothing like that. I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be. I think a wolf would appreciate that response. It sounds like a very dog-like, wolf-like thing to do.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Oh, thanks, Silver. Anything else to say?
The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Okay, nothing else. We'll speak to Kagha in a little bit. The Union Plaque.
They look like dark justiciars.
The pride of the gate.
Do they?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Okay, interesting.
Wonder if the gods are watching
Fallen
me.
Plaque over here.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shah, the Dark Lady.
Oh,
And if
interesting.
the darkest one is Shah, Moonrise must be her celestial sister.
Saloon. Roots of the Grove. Gale is inspired. Very good.
A victory of the celestial Saluna over her dark sister, Shah.
Cool. Storage chest, grimy report. I should read some of those reports. There's a wicker chest here which isn't stealing, so I will take that. Same with that basket. I think that's everything there though. We've got something, a room in there. We've got another room in here. Oh, that's Nettie over there. Very good. What happened to the chap who was... There was Loic and there was another guy. He must have moved off. What was his name though? Yeah. Not sure.
What's next, I wonder?
I've got a long road ahead.
Why is it marked red? That's interesting. Something behind it. Alright, let's speak to Loic.
Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Is that all you have to say?
I asked you to leave. Staying will only disrupt the balance of this grove. I asked...
Alright, if you say so. Grove Annals. A slate filled with records in a tight scroll. Recent entries record the arrival of refugees and the disappearance of the first druid. Study of the Sword Coast. More a scrapbook than a study. This records maps and snippets of knowledge. A scrap of a larger map fastened to the page with fragrant sap. Someone has written "tainted by curse" above the lands to east, beyond the mountains on the road to Baldur's Gate. A warning to the Sword Coast. An anti-tiefling screed printed on the cheapest paper. It doesn't seem to have been widely read. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image? Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hells-touched people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, duergar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them, when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I am not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Right. That guy's back. Markaril.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
No time to rest.
This will all be over.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
That's all you have to
By
say.
Sylvanas, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
Right. Grimy report. An old, almost illegible report with more animal prints than handwriting. Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except a few words. Animal Scout sent, Eastern Town, villagers possibly still alive, violence, or violent, or something. Bit unclear. Notes on a curse that seems to be infecting an area, written in a careful script. Someone has written Shadow Curse at the top of this page, and a number of notes below. Trees infected but still alive, malicious component to underlying magic, resists removal, attempts to infect caster. Range and severity of curse suggests divine origin. Umbral characteristics and vicinity to Shah's temple suggests goddess herself is responsible. Right. Interesting. I'm sure we'll come across
Temple
that at
of
some
Shah.
point.
Where? And what's this about a curse?
I do not know, Shadowheart.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Yeah, those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Okay, that's a little disappointing. I thought there was going to be more to it than that.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Thanks. What about you,
What's
Gale?
on your mind?
Alright. Will?
Well met.
Oh, okay, alright. Read all the reports there.
One day I'll catch a break.
Terribly over encumbered though. Let's send some things to Will. Actually, you know what? I can just drag things over, can't I? It's faster. Give him some goblin scimitars. I know how much Will likes goblins, so this ought to please him. Okay, perfect. Alright. I guess let's go in this room first. Actually, let's read that logbook. Logbook 12-1371. A collection of entries detailing the exploits of an outpost overseen by the Emerald Enclave.
Better not be cursed.
This hefty book is labelled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick, buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus. Interesting. Can I take that? I can. And I don't think there's anything else. So let's go through here into the servants' quarters. The Rite of Thorns. The Emerald Enclave. An ancient stone tablet immaculately preserved, which apparently we cannot read without committing a crime. We can read the Rite of Thorns though. A scroll covered in intricate drawings detailing an arcane protection ritual. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Right. So that actually gave us some useful information. The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Kagha so determined to do this? We should investigate. Yeah, I concur. We ought to investigate. We should bring Astari on here as well. I'm sure there's some stuff we can steal. What's this? On the subject of Gond and progress. A faded letter printed in a dense, bold font. It appears to be an argument between 2 siblings, one a follower of Gond and the other a member of the Emerald Enclave. Benji, enough is enough. I am sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world. But this is lies. They are enemies of progress, of intellect. Who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging proto-folk? Please visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pumps, no more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water, a steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter. It was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanized printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with Mother and Dad about whether or not their crops impede on fox territory. Write back soon, alright? And don't forget Dan's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. Interesting. I wonder who that letter was directed to. Grove Artifacts. A register of druidic relics and their uses. Weathered chisel set. And okay, more stuff. Interesting. Alright, not much else in here. But I should come back with Astarion. Definitely some useful things that he can take. I guess we speak to... Maybe we'll speak to Kagha first and then Nettie. Not that I'm all that interested in speaking to Kagha, to be honest, but...
Let's get on with it.
It is partly why we came here. Alright, Kagha. What do you got? What's the chip on your shoulder? I think you got a chip on both shoulders, but...
Go on.
Let's find out.
Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Well, there's nothing noble about threatening children.
Monster. Too kind. A demon, more like.
You're protecting your own, sometimes cruelty is required. Yeah, no. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. This rite must be born of powerful magic. Yeah.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen
or a cage,
while Outlanders
prison.
infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Yeah, if you say so. But anyway, I came on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays.
I don't know if that's
showed
true.
great metal at the gate. The metal of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Okay. Well then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor. I don't want to attack her, and this response seems dismissive.
You will do more than speak.
I think negotiations
This
are at an
deal
end.
ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay. You have anything else to
Why
to
you
say?
here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I'm told there is a healer here. Where is she?
Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest.
Yeah,
They may
okay.
die on the road. They will die if they stay. A clear choice, I would say.
Heartless, heartless, heartless. Alright. So that's the end of the road with her. I guess we have to go back to Zevlor.
To kill a bunch of innocents. I don't want to kill anyone.
Speak with him, find out what he wants to do. I'm guessing maybe we can find Halsin and bring him back and replace Kagha and resolve things that way as well. We'll have to see. But let's speak to Nettie. Hello, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. This medicat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie. I think I found you though.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers? Well, healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you.
She's gonna say I'm in perfect
You
health.
seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Right, yes, I'm very tired indeed. No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. Now, you know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
Oh, secret door.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
A drow.
Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Right, okay. So you killed him and laid him out on the table. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. Drow and I have the same kind of parasite. Yeah. I am curious about that. Seems to be happening to everyone. Okay, she's not answering me.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Well, hang on, I haven't agreed to anything. What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me? Yeah, what aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Alright, okay, where to begin? I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out.
Oh, well that's
I'm sorry
great.
for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now,
Do I have your word or not?
Yeah, alright, I swear. I don't want to transform into a mind flayer anyway.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Interesting. You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. Are you sure he can cure me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Okay. Alright. I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything
If
to
I
the
can.
Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
Yeah, I've spoken to them already,
All
so...
I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Okay.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Something in that vessel. Take a close look. Hang on. Let's speak to Nettie again. I feel like maybe that was a conversation we should have brought Lae'zel along for her insights about
Any word
mind
on Master
flayers.
Halsin?
Do you know where he went?
He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined temple in the west. Master Halsin studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he was right.
Okay.
Any word on Master Halsin?
No,
Please
not yet.
hurry. For both your sakes.
Yep, okay. Will, any comments?
Well met.
No? Shadowheart?
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
How can I help?
No, okay. What about this exhausted bird?
Please. I'm resting.
Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Prod the bird's wing. No, that's cruel. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to
The
disturb
bird
you.
says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Poor thing. Exhausted. Do we have anything that expels exhaustion? I don't know.
Sharp as ever.
Shadowheart have any other healing spells? Lesser restoration, disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness? No. Don't think so. It's alright.
Still
Okay.
alive, so that's progress.
Nettie's gloves. A small pair of supple gloves stamped with an alternating pattern of leaves and acorns. Though well worn and stained with earth, they are in excellent condition. We have a druid notebook here. An aging notebook telling the fragmented story of an accidental death and a cursed blade.
What if Halsin is... No. Don't go there.
He's alright, I'll find him, don't worry. On antidotes, that could be useful too. This is an ancient notebook whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketheric is finished, but it cost us the land. Darkness has fallen. Corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Interesting. This is moss-covered stone. What is this? Oh, it's a seat. Okay. I thought maybe that was a hint to some hidden loot somewhere. I think it probably is, but I think it'll take us a bit more to figure out exactly where it might be. Now there was a line that said something about... where is it? There's something... Dream Visitor, there's something in that vessel. Take a closer look. I don't know what vessel she's talking about. This vessel? Or the drow? Drow's letter, orders taken from the body of a drow scout. They're written in an elegant if angry hand. I know it's theft, but it's for a good cause in this case. There it is. What's this? Wyvern toxin. Yeah. I need to read it, sorry. Read. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Okay. Let's take the autumn crocus.
I don't need any attention right now.
What vessel was it talking about? Like the vase, or one of these bottled blooms? Mind flayer parasite specimen. Hanging suspended in murky slime, the living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin to the slug, only gorged and slick with remnants of brain fluid. Ugh. Let's read this. A quickly scrawled note from the druid Halsin with instructions for his apprentice. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone, and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Notes written by Halsin on the dead drow's parasite. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. Illithid? Undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks
Okay.
like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Yeah, probably. A log of the druid's encounter with a goblin detachment and a parasite-infected drow.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
He won't get off that easily. We can force his corpse to talk if it comes to that.
Yeah, okay, good point, Shadowheart, but I do hope he's still among the living. We know the man, we know our mission, let's move out. Good words, Will. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves, but that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears, sorry. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kagha will demand answers I don't yet have. I'd better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Right.
Don't waste a step.
Rune of the Bear. What does this do? Oh, okay. There's an empty rune socket, I see.
That might be worth a look.
What might be worth a look? The rune of the elk. I'm not sure what I spotted. Oh, the stone slab. Right, okay. That probably goes to the vault, does it? Detailed records of fauna in the area with detailed notes about owlbears. I can read it.
Just out of view.
Maybe I should do that. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region separated by date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times. And the bullywug trumpet. I don't know what that is. It's an alchemical ingredient. A sour, unappetizing mushroom, the bullywug trumpet rather, is found anywhere dark and dank. Okay. It's an empty socket there.
Seen everything.
Okay. Alright, interesting. What else do we have around here? We've got some mugwort we can take. A cauldron of boiling theriac. Can't use that right now. On antidotes. Part 2 of the Basics of Alchemy series by Haskin Zasilifin, a D-scale dragonborn who lived a difficult life of pain and commendable selflessness. Let's have a read. A deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. Extracts needed: salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Slowly trickle salts into suspension, stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Nice, we get the antidote recipe. We can take that book too. And some dagger root and mugwort we can take.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again. We've shown
And anything else,
Any word on
Nettie?
Master Halsin?
No. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm a little curious to see if we take, and I'm going to save here, but if we had taken Lae'zel along for that chat with Nettie, if that would have led to any different outcomes. And we'll stick with what we did, but I am just curious to see the dialogue. So what we'll do is we'll dismiss Will and bring Lae'zel, just because, being a Githyanki, her insights into tadpoles and mind flayers are interesting. I'd like to see what her take on it all is. So we'll go to camp. And we'll just drop, where's Will?
I have something to ask.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Yep, remain here. And where is Lae'zel? Oh, she's up here.
Speak.
Yep, come along.
Done.
There is work to do.
Never a dull moment.
Alright.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Let's wait patiently.
There. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for
You
Nettie.
found her, but I still don't
Do you know
what she
anything
can do
about
for you.
mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Humor my curiosity.
I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down, and that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do it. Come.
Okay, let's follow
You
her.
need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us and the tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Yeah, so the drow and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
What's she grabbing there? I think
It's why he joined the adventurers on their
Yep.
A pity you got me instead of him. You don't have to.
I will remain. I have a vested interest in the outcome.
All
Yes,
right.
indeed.
Let's see what we can do.
Thanks. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening.
I fell from a ship in the sky, but
strange
something
events?
caught me and saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Yeah,
A
mind
mine?
flayer shit.
Look. But you seem like a good... This is a vial of wyvern poison.
Yep, alright.
Swear it.
Oh, okay. She won't just give it to me. I have to swear.
The thorn? I don't... I'm sorry. Now, do I have your...
Yes,
I hope
alright.
it doesn't come to that. But, you know, I've spent my life treating folk. Master Halsin and I were tracking them. Stuff because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers
Well, you
out
must
there.
have learned
For
something
one,
from studying them.
That thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one, not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. In fact,
Yeah,
when
okay, I
Master
heard that.
Halsin heard the adventure, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to
The
do?
thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life.
Hey,
How's
you're
that
making a
sound?
lot of
The way I
assumptions.
see it, you have two. I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Alright, I'll find him.
Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for good luck out there.
Yep, okay.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie.
I guess Lae'zel didn't really have too many insights to add there.
It's lethal stuff.
Let's hope we won't have to sample its delights.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
True. Alright, well, let's read.
Something of a potential would-be mind flayer myself. Couldn't agree more.
Yes, true.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
We know the man, we know the mission. Let's go find him.
Assuming he's even still alive.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
I had a feeling that would be her response.
Speak.
That's a bit buggy. She's got nothing to say, though. Now there's 2 Gales. What's going on here?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
No. Okay.
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll leave it there. I'll just reload the original save I'd made after doing that conversation. I thought Lae'zel might have had some interesting insights, but I guess not. She didn't really add much to the conversation, so we'll just stick with whatever we had chosen with Will, Gale, and Shadowheart. And I think we'll probably leave it there. In the next episode, we'll take a long rest. I think we've spoken to everyone in the Emerald Grove now. Oh, you know, the only thing we didn't do was pick up the Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen, which I think that weird voice we heard was wanting us to grab. But we might leave it. Although, should I get Astarion in my party to start robbing some things? Probably. Anyway, we might do that in the next episode. We certainly need to have a long rest anyway before we head out of the Emerald Grove on the next part of our journey. So we'll probably do all of that then. One thing I was wondering is where the snake slithered off to. I haven't seen it.
I don't want blood on my hands.
There was a way to highlight
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill
NPCs and stuff, but I can't remember the tooltip. Where is it? Show hide UI, show sneak cones. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Left shift, that's helpful. Toggle hide. There was definitely a button to left alt is expand. Grave. Is that the tilde key? Yes, tilde key. Alright. So we've got the rats, we've got Kagha, Wrath, that little fella, Silver, Nettie, the bird. That's it, I think. Don't know where that snake went, but they're no longer here. Maybe they went outside. Maybe let's just have a quick look outside. Actually, and on our way out, let's speak to Kagha.
Why are you here? I sent you to
she's got nothing else to say. Alright, let's head out.
Here we go.
Yeah. Where did that, where'd that person go who was walking around here? Oh, there she is.
Something's on my mind.
Again?
No, she's got nothing else to say. What about this Tusk fellow?
Well, at least the sun.
No. Okay. Alright, well, we might leave it there. Like I said, next episode we'll get Astarion in the party, do a bit of thieving in the inner grove there, do some lockpicking of things that we haven't yet done, like this one, and there are a few others around I think we need to lockpick. So we'll get Astarion to help doing that. And then we will take a long rest and probably continue on our journey, leaving the Emerald Grove, heading west. We need to speak to Zevlor again as well, so we'll do that too. But I'll just drop a save here. And yeah, as always, thank you for joining me. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will... oh, she was speaking to something. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.